Hi, third graders. Maggie, my dog, and I, we're here to talk about text features and how they can help you understand what you're reading much better. They're kind of an organizer for you. So on Wednesday, we talked about one of the text features was table of contents. Remember? Table of contents was where you can find things that you're reading about, where you don't have to go from the beginning of the story to the end of the story. You can find it anywhere in the table of contents. It gives chapters and page numbers for you. We also talked about headings. We'll see a table of contents today too, also, by the way. We also talked about headings. Remember, headings tell you the main idea of what you're about to read. So today, I'm still in my same book. Love it. Predator's Collection. It's a nonfiction book. So we're going to see a table of contents and we're going to see headings. But we're going to focus today on photos and illustrations. Nonfiction usually has photos. For instance, this beautiful photo of a wolf that somebody took with a camera. Sometimes though, nonfiction books have just illustrations where they've painted it or drawn the pictures. But oftentimes you're going to see photographs. And they show how something really looks. This is a real picture of a wolf, and we're going to be reading about the wolf later. We're also going to talk about diagrams. And diagrams illustrate key ideas by labeling the parts. I'm going to show you a diagram in just a minute. It's a good way to take a closer look at something, really get a good information from it. All right, so let's start with the photos and the illustrations. I showed you this one. I picked this one off of one of the pages. It's a mama wolf and a baby wolf, and they're hunting. Now, one green question that I could have, remember green questions help you get right there answers. It's right there in the text. Could have been from my story about the mother wolf and the baby wolf and what they do together. So my question could have been, what does a mother wolf do with its pups? I'm going to put this photograph right here as an example, straight out of our book. Remember, it shows how something looks. I'm also going to show you a diagram. This is out of our story also. And it is a diagram of a diagram of a dog and a wolf. And the diagram shows you the parts of a dog and the parts of a wolf. For instance, this dog has a rounder head than a wolf and shorter legs. This wolf has a longer snout, stronger jaws. I wonder why they might need stronger jaws. I bet we'll be able to find that out in our story. And larger teeth than a dog. So this is a good diagram telling you the difference between a dog and a wolf. I'm going to put that on here as an example of a diagram. This morning I read about a flower that I wanted to plant in my garden, and the diagram gave me the parts of the flower and how it was going to be so beautiful once it grew. So let me put the diagram right here. Diagram, again, illustrates key ideas with labeled parts. All right, let's look in our book. First, there's that table of contents. And guess what? It also has headings, just like we talked about on Wednesday, excuse me. And diagram, again, let me show you the diagram in our book. Here's the diagram, talking about the difference between a dog and a wolf. That helps me a lot as a reader to find out all about that I want to know about wolves and how they're different from dogs. All right, so our text features helped us to learn more before we ever even read the chapter about wolves. So let's read our book, our chapter, Wolves. That's a beautiful photograph right there. Beautiful. Here's our table of contents. I'm not going to read this whole thing. Remember we talked about that? You don't have to read the whole thing, but I'm going to pick a few that I like. I think we'll talk about wolves and dogs on page 8. There's another diagram. This diagram shows all the different dogs and wolves and foxes and all the members of the dog family. Wolves and dogs. Wolves are the largest members of the dog family. Foxes, coyotes, jackals, wild dogs, and domestic dogs are all members of this family. Our pets are relatives of the gray wolf. That's why they look alike. This is a German Shepherd, and this is a timber wolf. Word bite. Domestic means tame and kept by humans. So my dog here, Maggie, she's domestic. She is kept by a human, me. Thanks, Mags, for helping us out with that vocabulary word. Let's go back to our table of contents and find another one. Look on here, by the way, at the beautiful photos. This book has photos, not illustrations. All right, let's go back to the table of contents and let's find another thing that Miss Nason would like to know about. Let's look about wolf pups. It's on page 20. I'm going to use a green question before I read. And a green question is going to be a question that I can answer right here in this text. I want to know, what are pups called? What are they born into? Let's find out. Baby wolves are called pups. 4 to 6 pups are usually born in a litter. There's my answer right there to my green question. Let's do another one. Let's do how much does a pup weigh? Pups weigh 1 pound at birth and can't see or hear. I just got the answer to my green question. Green questions are right there. I don't have to think about them. I can find the answers right in the text. And there's a heading. Remember we said headings. Of course, this would tell us right now, this is about pups. So baby wolves are called pups. 4 to 6 pups are usually born in each litter. Pups weigh 1 pound at birth and can't see or hear. They snuggle safely in their den with their mother for the first 2 weeks. Every day they grow bigger and stronger, and in about 3 weeks old, the pups leave the den to explore. Word bite. Here comes another vocabulary word. You ready, Maggie? Litter. A group of animals born at one time. Maggie was born in a litter, and wolf pups are born in a litter. So are kittens. Den. Here's the den where the pups are born. A hidden place in a cave or underground where animals live. Have you lived in a den before, Maggie? She said no, but my ancestors did. Look at these photographs. Beautiful pictures that help us learn more about wolves. Let's do one more. Let's do leaders of the pack. I want to know what that's about. It's on page 18. You'll notice I did not go in order of pages because I looked for things that I was interested in this nonfiction book. Leaders of the pack, that's my heading. I found it in the table of contents. It's on page 18. Let's do a green question. Let's do what do alpha wolves do for the pack? The pack's leaders are called alpha wolves. There's 1 alpha male and 1 alpha female in each pack. They are the smartest and best hunters. Alpha wolves guide the pack. There's my answer. Here's some more of the answer. They decide when to stop hunting and where to sleep at night. Alpha wolves also eat first at every meal. So alpha wolves have a big job. That was a good green question. Here's a word bite. Alpha, leader in a group. Maggie, are you the alpha around here? Or is Scooter? Scooter would probably say he was, but I'm sure she would say she is. An alpha wolf lays its nose on top of a pack's member's nose to show who's boss. Let's see if we can find that diagram. Here's our diagram. Remember, a diagram illustrates key ideas with labeled parts. Here's that wolf and here's that dog. Wolves and dogs are different in several ways. Wolves have stronger snouts, stronger jaws, and larger teeth. Dogs have rounder heads and shorter legs. The diagram shows you where they're talking about. The biggest difference in the dogs like to be around people, and wolves would rather be around other wolves. So next week, we're going to do some more text features and look again at another chapter of a what? Predator. Predators, remember? They're the ones who are hunting, right? They're not the hunted, they're the hunters. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.